This card is very good. So yeah, we're just going to open up with a Banshee here. Does row matter at all here? I don't think so. But this is already looking like a struggle for round 1. The problem with cutting Oriana, though, is that it's so good with Fledders. This is getting heat waved, by the way, I think. Detlaf is the target for AQ. I mean, even if you just consume like a flipping Harpy aggro, it's not that bad. I haven't actually done the maths on that. But if you consume a Harpy egg with ARACHAS Queen, she's obviously a consume herself, which is good. You want high-end consumes. And then she'd give you like 9 points. 13. 15, sorry. Which would require you to consume something else, but she also a consume. So I think she's just even good there, right? But certainly your main target is... you can also abaya her, right? That's the thing. If we can get enough consumes going, like you can abaya the ARACHAS Queen. Yeah, I think Katakan's overtuned as well, honestly. So we have a decision if we want to play that Abaya or not.
Be not afraid. This will only help.
What we can probably do in this matchup as well is you could probably leave Maruna on an open board. So they won't have like a heat wave or whatever for her. Okay. So Abaya plus leader charge here. Abaya's playing as a 9. Quite surprised by this pass actually. Obviously if they have a defender, my heat wave's just not going to be that good later on. And I could just heat wave this now. Quite happy to just go Abaya though, right? Like if I go for a consume as well, there is the option. Consume is playing for 10. Plus this is 12. So I could save a leader charge or I could save the truffle. It's probably better to save a leader charge, right? She's first in Nero. Consume. I just hope I'm doing it right. 10 points. This has got to be better, right? I don't think a normal Harpy was enough, right? Maybe it was? Was it enough? I didn't even consider the maths on the Harpy, I must admit. It's not something I realised that I could do it. We've got an issue. We've got 2 Deathwish cards, so we're fine.
A superb specimen, truly.
But like my Toad Prince, and stuff like that is just going to really actually struggle to answer any of their like Fledders and stuff, right? And I'm just concerned now that my ARACHAS Queen is looking pretty dodgy. kind of made our decision that we're going to push her. And this is certainly where Manticore could help get rid of Defender if they go with it. I think we played it correctly, right? Just take the cheapest consume. We can try and hold the Dettlaff as well, right? Fog is anti-synergy with the Maruna here to an extent as well. So Unseen Elder's going to bleed this down to 2, so we should just eat it. Basically, which is pretty bad. Jesus Christ, mate. So maybe we do need more like even then, like, it's not like we're gonna be playing a Purify, right, in this deck. Bloody hell, man. So I mean, I've got a serious lack of consumes. I'm not sure a lock is doing very much at this point. I just need more consumes, right? I think we're just losing. Again, I just hate this leader only having 2 leader charges because it just always feels like you never have the right combo of cards. Whether that's because you just miss your cards or... Just never really quite feels correct. We might be winning though, but I think Regis is maybe too strong, right? So the question here is if we go a buyer on this, if we consume this, we want to get like double consume value, right? So we buyer this. I guess I could have played this back row. And because there's only one thing I can seize with Maruna, I just want to... I basically just summon another Maruna, right? It's worth 6 points anyway. Same as this. I think we've done it, guys! I thought we were going to be losing, but I think we did it. And we pulled it off. But, I mean, yeah, this is a lot of points. For sure. Wait, did I mess up here? So I should have eaten this. And then abided this. In my head, yeah. Did I mess up here? I mean, just eating Maruna here is worth 8 swing. Whereas eating these is 12 points. So it's better to eat here, right, still. I get 6 plus 6 is 12. Whereas here is just 8. And I also get a point off the insectoid here. But I did misplay, right? Because I never actually triggered the Maruna. Yeah, or the egg placement was just wrong. So I think I played it 5. I think it was actually the egg placement that was the issue, right? But this does not seem like a very good matchup.
Hey, I can see Sarah from here.
I shall save you.
That's got to be done, mate, innit?
I'll do this.
So if we play this slowly, they are just going to win the round. I wonder if the correct play is actually to slam Haunt here and then pass. Just try and force a long round 3. Which also sounds horrible, because then I just lose my Haunt. I don't know, but trying to play into a long round 1 here is just going to end up with us losing the round, right? And then we just lose a short round, we just get 2-0'd. So... and this is our only line. I don't like it though. It's like this is just going to smurf on us, right, as well. I think we've made the right play here, honestly.
The wonders of projectiles and ranged weaponry.
I don't know why they played this so late, right? Makes no sense. I mean, I wasted a point here if I end up going for Toad Prince. I think I just need to force the long round, right? This is just... if I play into this, my Toad Prince is worth just less points. And I also have Toad Prince for the other adept, right? This way. I actually think the biggest buff to Deathwish, guys, is this Maralot, by the way. It's just nuts. I mean, a buyer, maybe 2. The question basically is if we want to play Toad Prince. It's worth so many points, right? I should have just played it a turn sooner. This is our pass now. It did the same, it was just 5 provisions. It was a really good card, it's just very difficult to fit 5 provision cards in
A
Deathwish.
superb specimen, true.
Because you already have to like put consumer cards in and stuff as well, right?
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
More defensive. Much better at that.
Yeah, maybe this Toad Prince was just a pass. Hold on to the Toad.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
I should never have played this Toe Prince. I wanted to pass before their Adrenaline card could help them. It's like the 6 extra points they got, plus the 4 extra points off this engine. Basically 10 points. My Toe Prince basically played for like 2 points. Although I guess I should just pass, man. Mistakes are made. But also, you know, being at this mark is good, so I don't know, maybe it was fine. Getting pushed? Interesting. What a hand, mate. Oh! Maybe we don't have enough Deathwish cards. Maybe. I want to lock the Radovid, not this. Problem is, if I go for this, I have left. I could just play a proactive Harpy.
Go on, season yourself in garlic. See what that gets you.
You've got to dodge. You've got to have the...
Our world is in harm.
Dorgray's seeming good though.
Retrieve the bolt. I know. I'm on it.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
Carrying arrows for I really want to try that.
Always going on about this Mark fella.
Aye.
Are we ever supposed to lead a charge? I don't think so. We can't right with the Bayern. This is just actually so bad. That's not a Radovid. It's interesting, isn't it?
Should have listened to me, old lady.
The charge plays for 9. It's just not enough still. So a buyer is playing for how many points here? A buyer plays for 10 plus a leader charge. It's 19. Still think we might lose. Right? Because we trade down, our Heatwave trades down like a Scytheman and a boost on Radovid, which is just quite disgusting. Truffle's nice, this K in his pants, mate, innit? I don't even want it. Do I? Maybe I do. Maybe it's fine. Maybe this is just the best hand I have. We might be doing it, guys. So we're going to go ARACHAS Queen onto this. I guess.
Do not test my patience.
Get absolutely heatwaved, son. I'm not sure on the Kairon situation still. It's not exactly been too hot, has it?
The windmill. The sticks spin around and smash you.
This could be a flipping manticle. So are we just supposed to hop? Are we supposed to go ARACHAS Queen on this and then we eat it and then we eat the, I guess, right? We're 11 ahead. I think we win. Yeah. You just always got like an issue between consumes and non-consumer cards, right? But let's be honest, the flipping Dorogray Smurf, super hard. Let's go! Woo! 2-0, right? Is it 2-0? This is a really nice find. Playing Deathwish's back deck? Maybe. Where did you find such a deck? Exos Empire. It might be, but this will probably just be a better version. Because I've got I'm allowed to have an ego. It's fine. I'm officially allowed to have an ego after back-to-back masters. Not this. Jesus, how is this got so many upvotes, man? No. Is that the most upvoted deck of all time on the Play Gwent website? Guys, how does Tia get so many upvotes? I need to compete, man. I need advice. So many upvotes on this website, man. It's crazy. I'm jealous. I didn't play around the double payday. What a fool. I mean, I probably should have clicked the earn as well because it's Omega Brick otherwise. I can't believe it's got so many upvotes. It's actually ridiculous. I think that's the most upvoted deck on Play Gwent ever. And it's with the utmost respect, it's not a very good deck.
Knees are drowning in shite, but the head's in the kegs.
It's actually a really bad deck. This Rot Fiend playing as a 5/5 has not helped us. I mean, maybe we're just forced to pass. I could play this for value. Whatever, I'm passing. There's still quite a lot of points. It's not like Jackals are that easy to combo in Jackpot. And then have no carryover. I'm not really threatened by losing a long round, I don't think. Have I shared this deck yet, guys? No. Is that enough? It's not, is it? I need to leader. What a pass, guys! Let's go! What a pass. Let's go down a card. Take it. So passing on 5 is always good as well, chat. In this situation, because I'm drawing 3 cards to 8, right? So this is like a really good time to pass. If I passed 1 turn sooner, this wouldn't have mattered, because they'd be down at 4. So this is like quite a high level thing you can try and add to your game. Like this timing of the pass was great. If I passed 1 turn sooner, they could still go down 2, and they would still just be able to dry pass for no card disadvantage. Whereas now, because I draw to 8 cards, I play 1 card, I'm at 7, I draw to 10, they're only going to draw to 9. You get me? So we have 2 Deathwish cards already. This is just a nice dry pass card. And obviously trying to bleed down 2 is really bad, and also this just means that they only get 2 coins to carry over for round 3. It does though, however, mean we're going to a long round, which isn't necessarily what we're looking for, but we do have a bunch of control tools with the Heatwave, with the Toe Prints, the Lock. We unfortunately don't have a Rot Fiend. We have a Maruna maybe as well. Hey Goulash, nice. Okay, the Marilon's the only like bad card here. I mean, this is just the hand, right? This is just the hand. Okay. So we just open with Haunt. We can probably do the Detlef Arachas Queen vibe here, right? Like, so we're going to play Detlef, Arachas Queen the Detlef, Abaya the Arachas Queen. We're just going to have so many flipping Detlefs, mate. It's going to be kind of crazy. No, I have not, but I do want to do AQ on Caldwell and then Sabbath them, right? It's quite a bizarre play. So they're actually playing around me doing that? Interesting. Interesting. Is that correct? Doesn't seem very correct. So we can Maruna. The other question is, can we have a float Maruna? So then Arachas Queen the Maruna.
A superb specimen, truly.
I shall save your death.
Guys, what if we AQ the Freak Show cap? Why not Toad Prince? Ah, we never get a better Maruna, right? We can Toad Prince other stuff.
I can't wait to hear your wicked flesh sizzle.
Do we just eat this? The problem with eating this is they can go Tax Collector, which is out of range of the Toad Prince, right? We could AQ the Night Wraith. But the other option as well is that we could AQ a Harpy Egg, which we could either just play or we get one from the double Harpy, right? The problem is then they are actually denying our AQ value quite significantly, but we could even just AQ Dorogrey for just a 6-point Deathwish, right? It's not even bad. Who needs Harpy, mate, when you can Harpy when you just get the Dorogrey himself? Okay, so they go for the denying of bonded value, but that's why we went for this first anyway. It's not a big deal. This is a spender, which, I mean, we just Toe Prince it, right? We're just winning by so many points. Holy moly. I don't massively want to lock this because it's just a spender that's going tool, right? I mean, maybe it's fine to just go for the Harpy off a Neuromancy here, right? Then again, if I go Harpy Egg off of a Neuromancy and I eat this, is it even worth it at that point? Like, is the egg even correct over... I want to lock like an Executioner, right? If they play that. It's probably just about correct. You could honestly argue either way, though.
See me smiling. I'm dead serious.
The golden dragon.
This denies the Bilzen.
I love this job. This is a helmet.
Let's go. Close game, to be honest. Worryingly close.
Why the nose stores?
Oh my god! Holy moly, mate! I mean, if we weren't a card to the good, we would have been struggling. So what's also interesting here is if they play, I guess back row also makes more sense because of Gezras, but shouldn't matter. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, like Archballs are just too good not to play as well, right? Turns out the front row is better. This is a really weird card to have in a deck, though, right? It definitely suggests it's not a Saskia deck. You would never play this with Saskia. But this is why like double Foglet can be bad. Like you have to play them early in round 1. But I mean they're 10 for 4s ultimately, right? It's pretty crazy not to be playing 2 of them.
Don't you fret about me. I can take care of myself.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. Thank you. I think Saskia's fine with immune, mate. I mean, if Saskia didn't have immune, she'd be, like, incredibly bad.
Your vet will guide us.
I'll get it done.
What happens if I just pass her? Because I can. I don't like my hand, really, right? I mean, obviously the problem is if I pass, I do just, like, let them do what they want to do, but... Do I really like playing Detlaf as the other option? Because that's, like, the other option I have, really, isn't it? It's just got to be a pass, right? I hope, and just hope I have enough control to mess with them. It's not a trap deck because they're playing Madoc. You can't play Madoc and traps. It just doesn't work. And it's not a Saskia deck because you're playing a flipping Bowman. So I think it's just like a value unitless deck, which I don't really think is going to outvalue me because I don't have a bunch of things to remove, right? I'm just point slam. So I think I should be fine here. I think this is a good pass by my calculations, but we'll see. But you can get quite a lot of intel on their deck just by the fact that they play a Madoc, by the fact that they played this card as well, right? We know it's not going to be Engine Overload, and we know it's not going to be Traps, which means I should just win a long round 3. Again, you can definitely see why I've got this, right? quite an odd play as well, isn't it? Maybe just Toad Prince, because I don't want to commit leader charges. I don't want to commit a leader charge on Maruna and just pass. I'd rather just do this route.
A superb specimen, truly.
Come on, the horn. I mean, we actually have it near already, right? Is Karen good? Just uninteractive points, mate. Plays around like a tool punish. Seems reasonably good, yeah. I guess Marilorn is the worst card here, although I don't hate it. Rot Fiend is maybe good as well. Don't know. I guess it's the cut though. So many good cards left, but like 3 really bad cards. Do we risk it? I just want to find Mushroom, Heatwave, Haunt, right? Okay, cool. Not exactly sure what we AQ, I guess Detlef.
I trust no one. Never have.
I trust no one, never have. I trust no one, mate. I think we're looking okay. What's our title, by the way? Mods? Did we change the title? Mods! What the hell? So we could heatwave this, but we're not in any rush to do so. This a buyer though. Holy moly. Holy moly, guys, this a buyer. Okay. Okay, guys. This a buyer is so flipping good. I don't know, maybe we're supposed to play our front row. I'm surprised that there's any traps at all with Maddock. Like, they can't have many, right? This is just going to be a serpent trap. So we should make sure we heatwave before we K-run, basically. I mean... Should we just heatwave this? Oh boy. Let's go, mate. Get absolutely done, mate. Okay, do we just play this now then? Is there any reason to wait? We have no more special cards, so it's not like we can get like done by Serpent Trap, right? Oh! Oh god. This is where we get COC'd, right?
Don't you fret about me. I can take care of myself.
I guess we can just call it triple Detlef.
I'll get it done.
All get it done. So, do we lock her? Wasn't the title about flipping? The title was about Hemelfart, was it not? Oh. Let's see. We could steal, it's true. The problem with stealing is I just lose lock value, right?
Our world is in harmony. I do not mince words on principle.
But this is an example of where Milva, like having 2 damage is just on the order is too strong in my opinion. And where if it was limited to 1, you'd have more situations where people are forced to leave it on the board and be interacted with. He didn't click it because he's worried that he's just giving me 3 points. I might not have enough consumes. Or they didn't click it. As you can see, Eldane is omega broken, man. Like, Eldane is actually so cracked, mate. It's kind of disgusting. I don't know, maybe I could have played around this card better. Eldane is so many points, but yeah, we take it. I mean, they might have Aileron too, right? Like, Eldane is just such a busted card, mate. Always has been.
We shall drive the ape men into the sea.
He's actually just so cracked. Problem is the traps are not very good. You were very wrong. You don't actually know what you're talking about. Just speculating like everyone else. I mean, yes. But also, that's like, why would you play Madoc and traps in the same deck? Does that make any sense? So, isn't it just like a bad deck? Why would you play Madoc and traps? It means this guy had no heat wave. Pretty much, right? I think it was just a pretty bad deck from our opponent. But it's a fair point. There's no need to be so rude about it, though. You actually bring a good point to the table.
You know, I'd really prefer not to spend eternity waiting.
Like, you do bring a very good point to the table, but also, like, it's a shame you just had to be rude about it, right? The question is if we should lead a charge. This is yes. Look at the Rot Fiend go, baby! Ooh! Mate, add it, GHT, yeah. Didn't he did Heatwave Horn, that's true. That's a fair point. Yeah, so they still had a Heatwave, but playing traps and bombs, like, are you not just, how does that work? How many bombs do you actually have? I mean, it's quite possible that you're correct and I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't disagree, right? I've played against Milva like probably 5-6 times.
Fight for the best buyers.
Our world is in harmony.
I'm surprised they haven't thinned the boat yet. I don't know why they... Speculating why you simps watch this imp Gwent. So Muff, How does it feel to know that the last 2 masters I've had decks that I built in the final? Guys, I'm running with this. It's true. It's actually true. How does that feel, Muff? What's your opinion on that, bro? Did we just play the Deathwish here? Kind of feel like it's fine, right? Wait, don't I just eat this? Isn't it just like a really good eat? Like, I don't need to win on even, I don't think, right? This makes things awkward for them. You don't follow? Okay. Never mind. Muff. It's lovely to have you here, mate. So we're about to get drilled. So while we get drilled, let's just take a moment to
A superb specimen. True.
let's just take a moment here, guys. While we're getting drilled. Quite heavily. This seems like a good opportunity. Okay. Let's see Muff's chat history, guys. Okay, so this was when? This was on the 26th of November. This is wannabe rip-off Gwent. No, it's the truth. I play with real cards against real people. It's fun. Yes, fake cards. Yeah, it's sad people watch rip-off. This is such noob wannabe Gwent, you get wrecked in real Gwent. Imp Gwent, this Gwent sus. Just get on Witcher 3 and play real Gwent, dude. Jan is mentally challenged. If this is real Gwent, I'm trans. Do me a favour and look up Witcher 3 Gwent, mahahaha. Speculating why you simps watch this Imp Gwent, I don't follow. Wait, was this not even the person that said what I thought they said? Wait. This wasn't even the person? This is someone different? This was a different person? Wait, Muff Goblin. 1v1 me in Witcher 3 Gwent, bruv. Yeah? Let's have a 1v1 in Witcher 3 Gwent, yeah? Yo, Muff Goblin. Let's set up a 1v1 in Witcher 3 Gwent, yeah? To prove who the champ is. Who was the person that was actually trolling me then? The other person. Yo, Goblin, can we have a 1v1 in Witcher 3, bro? So, who was the other person, guys, that that was clowning on me? Let's go, Banter. What's up, man? Who was the other person, mate? That said you have no idea what you're talking about. I can't find it, mate. Who was it? I think we just play the Foglet here, right, on Dry Pass. We actually want to save the Bonded. Get real card and I'll 1v get one. Huh? What, Muff? Wait, you want to play in-person Witcher 3 Gwent? Oh, that's funny. Oh. How about you come to mine? You put down your real Gwent cards, yeah? And I'll slap you in the face, mate, across the table. How's that sound? Oh my god. You missed the flipping... the juicers, guys. Look at this hand. What is this? This is terrible. My laugh, you fake laugh is delightful. Thank you. I've worked hard on it, man. Thank you, Muff Goblin. He's probably some kid. I doubt it, man. Gwent is not exactly a very kiddie. You wish could slap a real man, fake Gwent boy. Yo! Goulash with a gifted sub. Muff Goblin, welcome, my friend. Yes, mate. Oh, it's so good to have you here. Bringing the vibes. You're like part of the furniture, mate. What an absolute geezer, mate. Thank you, Goulash, for the gifted sub.
Longships are overrated.
Is board space ever an issue for us here? Because there's no Witchfinder as well, we can brick the Graden if they didn't mulligan it. I said we make the guy a moderator. Yeah, no thanks. That one's a no from me. Go on stream, speak nonsense, get a gift sub profit. I know, man. This guy gets ad-free viewing now on the channel. Jeez. What a lad. But honestly, Muff Goblin, one love, mate. I hope you find peace. I really do, mate. I hope you find peace, mate. I hope that our interaction does not upset you too much, mate, and that you're all good. Can Detlef? No, you can't, because Detlef says when it's in the graveyard, so you can't on Detlef, but you can use it on a ARACHAS screen to get another Detlef for it. It's the key thing there. Board space, bunker S, man. I think we're winning the game, guys, by the way. Oh, board space. No issues. The problem is I am now letting them Graden me, right? They have it.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Woohoo! See you in 45 points, bruv. Peace, Muff Goblin. One love, man. One love. Hope you cheer up a bit.
I want to see corpses! Corpses everywhere!
That seems a little bit OP. Jesus. Holy f***, mate. How was that so close?